Mexico, we're looking at how the spending bill proposed tax cuts might impact working Las Cruces families who are already struggling to put food on the table. KTSM 9 News reporter Jesus Baltazar, he spoke with the director of a food pantry in Las Cruces who serves families across Doña Ana County. Jesus, what changes can they expect?
Well, if the big beautiful bill is approved by the House and then signed by President Trump, it would go into effect on October at the start of the new fiscal year. Well, Casa de Peregrinos is trying to get a head start and is now calling for community support as they expect working families who rely on food stamps to turn to them now more than ever.
But honestly, right now, a food drive, food donations, advocacy work for us, coming to volunteer, all these things are going to make a huge impact on what we do. We're going to need a little bit more because we're going to see more people coming through our doors needing assistance.
Casa de Peregrinos executive director says that they currently offer New Mexico individuals and families anywhere between 120 to 150 pounds of food, many of them working families who he says already struggle to put food on the table and now may receive less money through food stamps and other federal social programs with Trump's proposed government spending bill.
That's a significant amount of food. That's a full basket full of food. If we have to cut back on that, they're going to have to make some tougher decisions at home. You know, do I buy my medications? Do I pay my rent? Do I pay my utility bills? Or do I go buy food?
To offset the federal government's cuts to the SNAP program, states may be required to cover a percentage of the cost. But Alba worries that New Mexico, like other states who do not generate much revenue, may be unable to keep up.
That would be okay if the state was bringing enough revenue to actually handle that. I just think that's going to take its toll on a lot of states within the first few years. They won't be able to afford to keep up with it. I think some of them are even going to try to keep up with Medicaid, but really, that's almost going to be impossible to happen. It's going to take a lot to recover after this, to be honest with you. I think if the states have to fork out a lot of money to make this happen, it's going to really take its toll on our state here in New Mexico.
Now, the spending bill is now headed to the House for discussion and vote, and you can read more on this story by visiting ktsm.com. Reporting from the newsroom, Jesus Baltazar, KTSM 9 News.
Jesus, thank you so much. Well, Congresswoman Veronica Escobar also gave a statement about this bill. It reads in part, quote, as House Republicans rush through this worst version of the bill without reading it, the American people must take notice of where their loyalties lie. When it comes to prioritizing the needs of their own constituents or those of the president and the billionaire class, Republicans consistently choose the latter.